on, guys? Nick here with the Fantasy Scholars. Today we are talking Dynasty Fantasy Trade Targets. Let's get right into this one. First on the list is a familiar face. We've talked about him previously on this channel. Ben did in his running back rankings video. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to give that a watch. But the deal with Zeke is last year was a down year. Didn't perform to where you drafted him. But the point is, there's a reason for that, and it's injuries. Dak Prescott went down. Tons of injuries to the offensive line, which just hindered Zeke's fantasy potential. In the 5 games that Dak did play, Zeke averaged 22 points. In the rest of the games that Dak was injured, Zeke averaged 11 points. Quite a steep drop-off. I expect Dak to come back this year better than ever. He was going on a tear before that unfortunate ankle injury. Zeke's going to get fed. He's still young. He's still got a lot of gas left in the tank. I think you can definitely check out who has Zeke in your Dynasty leagues. See if you can get him at a cheaper price. Next up on the list is Jaguars wide receiver DJ Chark. Now, he'll be going into his 4th year in the NFL, and last year was a bit underwhelming compared to the expectations. In 2019, he broke 1,000 yards, or at least he was close to breaking 1,000 yards. And last year, he was injured a few games. The main reason was the quarterback situation. It was a complete carousel. Mike Glennon, Gardner Minshew, Jake Luton. I mean, those 3 guys are nothing to write home about. Inconsistency, just couldn't get in his groove. It just wasn't working out. Now, it isn't set in stone yet, but it is looking like a high probability that the Jaguars are going to draft Trevor Lawrence, which is just so sweet for DJ Chark. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be amazing in the NFL. He's got the arm, he's got the accuracy, he's got the mobility, he's got the confidence, and most importantly, he's got the hair. I expect DJ Chark to definitely have a bounce-back year. You could probably get him pretty cheap this year, and I also like Laviska Shenault. Last up on the list, super excited about this guy, Matthew Stafford, going to the Rams, finally getting traded from the Lions. I expect him to do big things under Sean McVay. He's got an actual competent coach, great scheme, great receivers, great offensive line, great defense. Everything's going to be working for this guy. You know, some notes to think about is he was the fastest quarterback to reach 20,000 yards, the fastest quarterback to reach 30,000 yards, and you guessed it, the fastest quarterback to reach 40,000 yards. This guy has a high ceiling this year. He could potentially be in the top 5. He's usually always pretty good. He's got up games, he's got down games. Tough to be a weekly starter in the past. I think that could definitely, potentially change this year. He's worth shooting a trade offer out there, seeing if you can get him. I'm not saying necessarily as a QB1. You can take that risk as a QB1, but maybe stash him as a QB2 for that super high upside. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more.